Thomas.
Wow. The camera is rolling.
Yes,
SIIMA.
it is.
Yes.
But no, thank you for agreeing to this sit down.
Thank you for agreeing to it as well.
Yeah, as you know, I often have a lot of questions. Yeah, so I came prepared today, but I'm not gonna ask you anything that will either get you in trouble or require you to
Nothing
set
is
your
getting
lawyer
me
on
in
me.
trouble because
Nothing.
I am an innocent man.
So he says.
I'm
We
an
shall leave it
innocent
at that.
man.
Very innocent. We're drinking tea.
Yo, early morning.
Proper chai
Spiced
like this.
chai and cow.
So, I want to start with your name because names mean a lot. And
I'm Thomas, my angel name. That's what I got.
I actually believe that names can kind of speak into your destiny. Okay. All right. Same thing with stay things. Okay. Of course, we all know you as the Myth.
Yes.
Music in the highest. Shout out Hans Tactic.
Yes.
Yes.
I have. Okay. Yes.
I made a research, you guy, but also Mr. Soyuji. But here you are coming to us as BALI-OKWABWE.
Yes.
Aha. Are the Myth and BALI-OKWABWE different people? But first of all, tell us about the name BALI-OKWABWE.
That's my grandfather's name. My father's father. I'm named after him.
Yes.
I still don't know what it means,
You don't know what it means?
Those who get it on their own.
Those
who get it out of their own. Those who are on their own. I don't know. I actually don't know. And every time I ask my dad, I can say this on camera so that people check him and not me. He says those who get it out of their own sweat, out of their own hustle, and you get it out of your own hustle. Yeah. Okay. So that's what he says. Then I ask other people, and they're like, "Those who eat on their own."
It could be many things.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Okay, no, that's interesting. I like
But
that.
there's a sense of doing things on your own.
Do you feel that that's something that is like part if you like leave alone? And obviously we're going to get into your career and everything, but just like growing up, were you that one kid where guys are like, we're going in this direction? Thomas is like, no, me I'm going those ends.
I mean, my siblings.
Yes.
So like I really stick out.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, I really do stick out. Although I can say this now, Helen, the older sister, was the rapper.
Really?
I was her DJ.
Really?
She was MC Long Flame because she's tall.
Oh,
MC
wow.
Long Flame, and I was DJ Cool.
Oh my goodness. So is there no chance that we're going to get to see like the Mayanja family singers and rappers
get together? You know what's funny? Like even on the there's a project Danny and Navia and I are working on. Even on it, we're like, dong, because she still has the best flow technique, like female flow. She still has and then obviously articulates her words well. And,
Helena, please.
yeah.
What are we waiting for? What are we doing?
So she still does that, but she's so removed.
Yeah.
She's so removed. She's super corporate. So I hope we can get her. I really hope we can.
Fingers crossed.
I really hope. I would love to.
MC
Personally,
Longflame.
MC Longflame.
Make it happen. Now, one of the things that always stands out about you is you lean very much into your identity as Uganda.
Yeah.
You're very, always, pushing Uganda, this to so UG. What does being a Ugandan mean to you? As someone who has, traveled a lot, you seem very grounded in your Ugandanness.
Yeah.
If I can make that a word.
So my favorite MCs, rappers, right? They always just talked about where they're from.
Yeah.
You see, you realize, like, when they talk about Jay-Z, his first #1 song was Empire State of Mind, New York, and he's screaming it. But then every time you hear them, it's where they're from.
Yeah.
Snoop, LBC, Biggie, Brooklyn. Like, everyone was always talking about it. So for me, I realized, like, regardless of, and they would always tell you, right, pissy hallways, broken glass, they'll tell you that, but then they'll be like, man, I don't want to be from anywhere else.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, it's the same thing, right? Terrible governors, just corruption, just horrible roads, but I wouldn't want to be from anywhere else. Yeah. For me, it's like, it's a perfect canvas for me. It's the perfect inspiration for my blank canvas, right? When I'm writing, it's like you just go through and you're driving and you see like you see a pothole, and there are times I see potholes and I'm like, that can't be right.
That can't be real.
Like, you know, and my car is pretty high, but I'm in this pothole and I'm like, no, this cannot actually be real. Right? Then you drive out, like we were talking earlier, then you drive out to Kidepo and you're just there like, whoa, this cannot be real. Still. So you have that. And for me it's just everything I have known. I mean, I've known a lot of things in my life, but it's everything I've known, where my family is from. I'm very family, oriented. Like, so my family means a lot to me. So it's where my grandmother, she just wants to be in Butaleja and left alone.
Yes.
So for me,
I don't blame her.
So for me, it's like these things that matter to me are from here. They taught me about here. So for me, it's like there's, I can care less. I mean, I see how terrible things are and can be and have been and all this. But for me, it's like, it's very important for me to also there's so many people who will go and say, it's terrible, it's horrible. But for me, I would rather go and be like, yo, but
there's this.
But there's this, like, when I'm traveling, I want to show stuff.
Yes.
I want to show stuff. When it comes to music, all my playlists, yes, you have you have music from everywhere, but the majority of my playlists is 90% Ugandan music.
Ugandan music.
Like, just I'm a fan of Ugandan history. I'm a fan of Ugandan culture, the sounds from back in the day. So when you see me do a song like Hey Mama, it's not out of me pretending.
Yes.
It's like, yo, dog, the first time I ever heard it, my dad was singing it, and so the first time I played my version for him, I won't forget, we were coming from a burial and he hears this and he's like, he's driving. He drives fast, generally. So he's driving and he lets go of the stereo and this is my song.
Oh, wow.
I want 4 CDs for this car.
Yeah.
That car. His excitement for me, that's like, these are songs that, like, he knows. So
and the clearly time.
Yeah. So for me, it's like there's a connection to everything I'm doing. It's not because I'm Ugandan. There's a connection to it. So it's super important.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. So now,
the
Ugandan
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Hello.
Why part 2? Is there more to the story? Are we looking at a trilogy? Trilogies are the end thing now.
Yeah. The other day, no, actually, when we started working on the project, so like I did with the first one, it's cause and effect heavy on the production. Samurai comes in and he's engineering the project and he adds a few pieces here, like the thing with Maritza. That was produced by San.
Yes.
Welcome to UG. Welcome to UG with Giovanni Chinji. Sam produced the part with Giovanni Chinji. Him and Giovanni sat down. They kicked me out of studio, right? But the problem was with that album was it came out in lockdown, 2020.
It was a tricky time.
Yeah.
But it was what we needed.
Yeah. It came out at that time. We had so many ideas for the project. None of them happened, obviously, because then you're outside, then you're locked down, even stricter rules and whatnot. So I felt like, man, I wish we had done this better. I wish we had executed this better. It was out of our hands for everyone who was releasing music at that time.
It's funny to hear you saying that because I think it's a really good album.
I think it's a great album. I think it's a great album. But then what we wanted to do with the project, how we wanted to roll this out, how we wanted to promote it, the ideas we had behind the shows that we wanted to do with it, all these little things that we had planned, which were in March, they were okay. We're good to go. Then March, boom, we shut down. So it's like, damn. Right, and also just not knowing. We
didn't know because we didn't know how long it was going to be. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know if we were going to live through it. There was a lot going on.
So there was that. I felt like I needed to do something with it, but then when we came out, I released SIIMA.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, let's revisit the Ugandan, but how do we reimagine it? And Dad Mizo is headlining this, is the producer on this. Again, there's Don't Worry is produced by Melanin Boy. There's another song, Separation, which is produced by an American producer.
Okay.
But then everything else is Dag Mizzle, and we sat down and he shared ideas and I shared ideas. And the reason why we did it, it's funny you say Trilogy, because we were like, there's a group I'm in with Dag Mizzle, Cause and Effect, and Simon Ellie.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, this should be like the Dark Knight of the trilogy.
Okay.
Right? So it's a lot more BALI-OKWABWE for me. Like when I did Don't Worry, and I was like, BALI-OKWABWE, and just me doing that, I was having fun with it. And I was like, man, it would be good if the BALI-OKWABWE guy character is just a fun side of me. The Myth is too it's too much. It's
What
too
I
much.
liked about it, because I've found it sometimes with, certain artists, they'll do an album and that's it, is like a follow-up one.
Yeah.
And you might get the feeling that it's like leftovers from the previous one.
Yeah.
But having, listened to BALI-OKWABWE, I have many questions for you. It seems like you're in a very kind of different headspace.
Yeah, completely.
I have to ask you, because you mentioned earlier on when you were explaining about your name and your grandfather, you mentioned history.
Yes.
There's an Idi Amin clip in the intro.
Yes.
Where did that idea come from?
So that's funny. I was listening, Pusha T, one of my favorite rappers, he was promoting his album. I forgot which one. But he took on the character of, I think it's Almost Dry. He took on the character of the Joker.
Okay.
And he said for them, when they were producing the album, they would put the Joker on the screens and put it on mute and play the music. And if it didn't fit the scene, they'll scrap it.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Yeah. So with me, I was like, man, like Idi Amin is always demonized.
Yeah.
Right? Always demonized. He has done wrong. Right? But then when you look at his clips online, such a charming gentleman. Like when he would talk to the lady, he's like, and and this big guy, larger than life, which I am, like, but then there's these moments where it's like I'm talking to the ladies and the girls are like, oh, I give her love and so. So for me, I was like, yay, sweet sunshine. Hello. So for me, I was like, I could lean into that and make this BALI-OKWABWE with that character, which is inspired by. So there was going to be more. But when Dag made the beat, I said, this is the clip that I want. And if you watch the clip, the ending of the clip, of the song is the beginning of the clip.
Yeah.
The beginning is the end.
Yeah.
When he's giving his speech, right? But for me, I was like, no, bring this here, take that there, and it fits. And when that happened, I was like, the moment we had that beat, I was like, I know where we are.
Yeah.
So for a while, I wasn't writing because I also I don't write.
Yeah.
I'll write like just verses just to sharpen myself, just a verse about anything.
He just does it just like that.
Yeah, because I still have to.
Humble brag.
No. I still have to stay sharp.
Yeah.
These boys out here are dangerous, man. So I just have to just keep writing. So this one time we were in, where were we? I think we were in the West. And my phone was playing the music, and it's all the guys in the car, myself, Navio, Flex, Tony, and the team. And it comes on, that beat comes on, and everyone is like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
But their reaction, I was like, regardless of what we're doing with the project, this is how we're starting the project. So I think it's the first album without an intro.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, we're starting.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's just like, let's hit them over the head with this and begin.
But is there a formula to, like, when you're putting albums together? Because the Myth will always give you bars. We know that there's standard, but there's often, for lack of a better word, something maybe a bit combative, like Chameleon. Then there's the sensitive lover boy track, War, thoughtful, deep. Then the party vibe, summer job, don't worry. So is there a formula? Do you say, okay, I need to at least tick these 3 boxes off, or is it that it just comes together and then you're like, the album is now ready?
No, I think for me it's like I have an idea of what I want to say.
Yeah.
So if you think about, if you listen to it, how you said it doesn't sound like the last the Ugandan.
Yo, it's different.
It's different. The last the Ugandan, I'm going through like real life shit. So it sounds like that. It has its moments, but then also I'm with my grandmother, so I've recorded her and we're sampling her. So all these things happen. And if you notice on the last the Ugandan, I think there's only one other song where someone raps. Everything else is just me.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 songs where someone else raps. All the other songs is just me, right? And the choruses are handled by different people. Someone is maybe doing spoken word here.
Yeah.
This, I brought everyone in because it's like, yo, I want to, there's incredible young talent out there.
A lot.
Incredible. So for me, I'm like, man, I really would like that Mizzle, who's a producer, but also an artist, to shine. So I say, you do the chorus. It's like, no, this is the chorus. I'm like, no, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want him to take. I'm done. I want him to take over, right? So it's those things. The formula for me is what is the idea?
Yeah.
What is the idea? What are we trying to get across? What do I want to say?
Yes.
You know, that's it. Now, if they give me a beat that supports these thoughts, it will go there. It's not like it's not like I'm saying I want to do a dance song.
Oh, okay.
No,
I get it.
no.
Yeah.
The Don't Worry beat was like when Melanin Boy sent it. He sent it more hip hop, but then it had those elements of Chiganda, and I was like,
yeah.
I said, you're playing around. Like, if you want to go there, go there.
Yeah.
He's like, are you sure? I said, go there.
Yeah.
He sent it to me in 2022 in Nairobi.
That long ago.
He sent it to me, the version that everyone heard. He sent it, and I'm with Navio, Flex, Viri, and BN. We're in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And they're all like, want that beat.
Yeah.
Like,
You were like,
I was like,
it's mine
you
now.
want it. You know, but then that was something he did that went there. Now, when I sit down with Doug, he's like, I want you to also, that's the other thing, it's a collaborative project, right? So I'm not going to always impose myself on them.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
you could just say,
No, I'm the Myth. I want
it's
to.
my show.
Yeah. No. I'm telling them, like, no, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you, as a producer, what do you want to deliver? Right? And he's like, I want us to do this. Okay, cool. Let's lean in. Then he's like, I want you to rap on this.
Yeah.
And he's challenging me and pushing. And I'm like, there's some beats like Stand Tall, where it flips on the second half. That wasn't supposed to be for me. That second half.
Yeah.
I heard it. I was like, yeah. No. He's like, no, get the other guy. I said, no. I'm taking it because I like the challenge of how it goes.
Okay.
Cheza, I'm damn near singing
Uh-huh.
in my thing, you know. Same thing. I was like, nah. I sat down with Samurai. I was like, no, I need to. Someone was like, no, you got it.
Would you ever do a track where you're just singing?
Well, Don't Worry was one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I can. I just like, I don't know how I'd feel on stage.
Yeah. No, I think it would be dope. You should consider it. Maybe for the Ugandan volume. But now you've actually pretty much almost answered my next question, because a lot of your tracks, at least some of my favorite songs of yours, leave alone the bars. They do have very catchy hooks. Fire, Mama, you know how I feel about Serenade at Serena. So you've actually kind of explained to me, because I was going to ask you what comes first, but I think you kind of work on whatever it is you do get first.
Yeah, no, there are times when I get a beat and I say, I want to say this. Then I give it to the artist, like, yo, this is what I want to say. Right? There are times when, like for the song with Blizzak and Price Teva, it's late night, I'm at Gardens, and someone starts asking me about Benny Black. Like, yo, Blizzak, so it's like that. I actually haven't sent him, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I actually have a beat that I have no idea, right?
But did you already have him in mind?
No. So when he talked about Blizzak, I was like, you know what? So I hit him up, I'm like, yo, I was just talking to you, boy. He's like, yeah. So I said, listen, send the beat. I'm like, do whatever. He's like, what's your idea? I said, I have nothing.
You did.
I was like, I have no idea. So he sent the chorus, and he's like, yeah, this, but then, you know, I don't like these words. I said, no, but those words work, we're going with it. You know, and then now I can get into my space and start writing. You know, so at times I'll just have a beat, I'll write a verse, and I'll give a artist and say, you go. At times I'll have a beat, I'll tell the artist what I want to say. Good vibes, I told Akili, they're saying good vibes, so let's go.
Let's do it, yeah.
Then she wrote the chorus for me to sing. I still can't believe she has a beat to sing that.
And you got Akina on this album as well?
No, I don't have that.
Akina on this
I have on SIIMA. That's it, yeah. I don't have on this album.
So now, when it comes to what is the?
Can you sing?
I don't know if I put you on the spot with this one. But are there any, you know, Ugandan artists that you haven't collaborated with that would just be like your dream collab?
Yeah.
Are you gonna name any names?
So I haven't done a song with Winnie proper, like Winnie and the Mith.
Oh, were you on the remix?
Yeah, I'm with other people. I want the Mith featuring Winnie. That's it.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Okay. At least you're honest.
So Winnie for sure. A funny thing, Elijah Chitaka, we haven't done a song together, and we've been talking about this for years before he was even signed to Swines.
Yeah.
But we do have a song that just didn't make the album. It's there. So Elijah, I do really want to sit down. So I feel like, and I was being asked this by Mazo, the older brother.
Yes.
He's like, okay, cool, you're working with the younger acts, but when are we going to see the Mith step in and work with the more legendary acts? So we're playing around with an idea to do one where I'm just like, all right, guys, it's cool.
Yeah.
But this is where I actually belong, and you know, so there's a few artists that I'm trying to contact and I'll sit down and work with, and hopefully we'll get it in.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk longevity for a little bit, because I mean, you've been doing this for 20 years. Yeah, you know. What would you say has worked for you, or kind of kept you going in this sort of ever-evolving world and industry, particularly UG's music industry?
I think just the fact that I'm not in some bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Like
That helps.
yeah, like people just know me for the music.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, people know me. Uganda is small, so people know me. But as the Mith, I just come out when I have music to give. That's why throughout the years, I'm not doing interviews, and you know this. I'm not saying I want to come to radio and do interviews. There's nothing for me to just be told. I don't want to be a part of just chaos. Right? I want to be seen when I'm delivering what I deliver, which is music. I see guys who are musicians who are on radio and TV and podcasts every day, like constant. Like, what are you pushing? Right? Like, if you are a musician, right, I want to hear the music.
Yeah.
You know, but that's me. That's just me. So I'm not caught up in the bullshit. I really think people appreciate the quality that I deliver with whenever I drop.
Yeah.
You know, because and this is something that I hear a lot of, where you know, people are excited because your delivery has changed, or you're more articulate, you're more this, you're calmer. Like what I've been hearing just the other day, I played my album for 3 of the hardest people in Uganda: Lyrical G, Lillian Mbabazi, hey Lillian, and Maurice Kyria.
Yeah.
And just different times, right? So I played it for Lillian on her own, I played it for Lyrical on his own, I played it for Maurice on his own. And they were all like, man, the delivery is calmer, it's more confident.
Yes.
Clearer still. There's a message in everything, you know, so these things for me matter. It's like, we can always release music, you know, I can do that. Before I dropped my first album, I released a song every Wednesday.
Wow.
Every Wednesday from July until September 8th. And September 8th was fire.
Yeah.
I dropped it on my birthday, September. Our birthday.
My birthday.
Our birthday. Sorry. Wait, Idris Elba, forgive me. Go down. But yeah, so I can release music every day.
Yeah.
Like even just this project alone, like there's songs that are not on the album, but not for the album, that are just there.
But isn't that also because you're a perfectionist? Like
Yeah,
you want to,
but then
release it when you feel it.
if I'm so I'm saying the songs I was releasing was still finished, perfectly done, right? They're still perfectly done, but I'm not just going to release them just because.
Fair enough.
You know, but I can't, because everyone is like, yeah, the music industry. I'm like, yeah, there's that, but then what is your goal? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to?
So you haven't succumbed to that pressure that I feel a lot of artists feel, and that's why they end up churning out stuff that is of questionable quality. You're not feeling that pressure of when's the next one coming out? When's the next one coming out?
Can I tell you?
I know we nagged you for the last album.
Yeah.
I was one of the people.
You were the leader.
Yes, I was not the leader.
You were the leader.
No.
Why were you the loudest?
What?
You weren't the leader. You were just the loudest.
Okay, fine.
You know, I'll do my Trump hands. No, but listen. But then this year alone, this guy, Kapeke, it's just my life.
Really?
I'm just like, I've heard his beats. Like I've told in the group, I keep telling Flex, like, can you get that beat? Yeah. Because I want to rap on it. I want to, like, yeah. There's some incredible kids out there, like even Joshua, like people say Baraka, and his challenge.
Right?
Someone sent it to me at like 3 a.m. They sent it to me at 3 a.m. and said, you should do this. Yeah. I've learned how to sleep. So I see this at 6 a.m. and I'm like, I didn't even reply, because if I said no, they would be like, why? What are you afraid of? But I'm like, yes, I want to do it. There's so many things that have happened this year where it's like, yes, I want to do that. Yes, I want to do that. But I'm just like, no, our goal is keep the music and even the interviews and everything around the project that we're releasing. That's it. Okay. Let's not get distracted.
That's true. And I mean, it is very easy in this day and age to do that. But also, you seem to keep yourself. So, I mean, people might see it as you just being aloof, but I think you just sort of protect your space.
Yeah, guy.
And I mean, clearly, you know, the family influence.
That's crucial.
Is crucial.
That one is crucial. We're not playing with that at all. Like I can't afford to, because also I like to engage in things. When I'm not releasing music, you see me on Twitter talking big nonsense. Yeah. I have been a big nonsense. But then, you know, like at times it's just like, nah, stay out of that. You know, I don't know how many times Mazo has told me, delete that. Billy will hit me up and say, yo, that's not on brand, delete it. You know, like so many people just tell me that, and if Billy is telling me to delete, I know that that's appropriate. Right, let me delete it. You know, so for me it's just, what are we trying to do? Who are you? What are you trying to put out? You know, how do you want to be seen?
While staying true to yourself.
100%. 100%.
Okay. Now I've just remembered something that I heard when I was listening. Did I hear a Chameleon sample on the track?
Yes.
Yes, Mamma Mia, right? Was it from Mamma Mia?
Yes. I think he played it again. I think he played it. Yeah. And run his thing through whatever it is. These things on, I don't know, this producer thing. And executed it. Yes. But yeah. No,
because I heard and I was like, wait.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's the Ugandan. So if you think about it, there's Idi Amin, there's Chameleon here, there are other songs, Tulo, that's Philly Lutaya. There's just different things that I'm trying to do, which is like, these are songs I heard growing up, people who influenced me, you know, like when I found out Chameleon was called Bayaja, I was like, you do raga, I'll do hip hop. But then I forgot that guy was on a rocket, like, catch up.
But no relation.
No relation.
Whatsoever.
No relation, none.
Okay.
None,
okay.
None.
There's a line in Separation where you say, I got you hooked without the chorus, the whole lead is my office. How do you disconnect and sort of find your creative space in spite of the show business noise, events, launches, interviews, etc., etc.? Like making time for you as a Thomas to just disconnect completely, because we all need to.
You can take the phone off.
Yeah, is that easy?
Yeah. But take the phone off.
You never have time or like, what am I missing on the timeline? Something could have happened.
No. Take the phone off. Listen to music. I have nieces and nephews who are just chaos.
Yeah.
You know, just family, my homeboys. You know,
You got plenty to keep you busy.
yeah, travel. So like now for separation, that was written last year. We were in we did a tour, Navi and I did a tour, Mbarara, Fort Porto, Kasese. You know, back to back to back. Hectic.
Must have been.
Yeah, guys, it is August. You guys got back sick and everything. But that was written then.
Okay.
You know, so you see, you're driving, you know, there are moments when guys are crashing. I don't sleep on the road.
Yeah.
It stresses my
That's the
life.
time when you start to race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, tell us some of the best and worst bits of creating solo as opposed to creating with the crew. Of course, you know, Clearcut, this is you,
Yeah.
JD, Abba, but
So,
what's is your creative process any different when you're just writing for the Myth as opposed to when
Yeah.
you're going to be doing something with the boys?
yeah, 100%. Like with the boys, I think I don't even know if they took any of my ideas.
They just ignored you?
Yeah, no. So I think it was like the type of music I listen to is more introspective and
Okay.
whatnot. So the type of hip hop I lean into is more introspective, and it's a group of 5 kids, right? People forget that we were kids when you had Clearcut. Kids. You know, just turned teenagers and all that. So guys are like, why are we reflecting?
Yeah.
I was like, can we dance now? But then now we're grown up, right? So I'm rapping about certain things. I'm rapping about fatherhood, right? And that's because I'm with Navio and he's on the phone with his daughter saying, "Daddy, I want to do that," and he's like, okay. And he's like, what am I going to do? I can't say no, right?
There is actually a line where you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yes, teach her how to queen, how my sisters and my mom do.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's true because for
So are
me,
you telling your fans something is there?
no, no. I
I
think
building the legacy.
I think it has to happen, right?
Yeah.
It's that moment in life where now it's like, you know, what next?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, absolutely.
So creating with the boys. Which do you prefer?
I like, honestly, it depends, right? So creating, both of them have their pros and cons, right? Creating with the boys is so dope because I can write 8 bars and say, you finish is amazing. I say, you finish 12 bars, but you know, it's just going to be a verse. I'll just do the chorus. I'll just do the intro, right? Writing for yourself, you have to figure out the intro, you have to figure out the subject matter, you have to figure out the beat, you have to figure out what you drop, what you take out. Yeah, it's a lot more hectic.
Yeah.
But then also now, the dopest thing is like, I get my thoughts out when I'm doing it on my own. I get my thoughts out, right? There's comfort with the boys, but then there's damn near therapy on my own.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Okay.
All of them have their problems.
Are we?
No, not in therapy.
We're not in therapy.
No.
Okay, but
That's
are we?
madness.
Could we look forward to a Clearcut project anytime?
If these guys can send in their no.
We want all of you on stage at the same time.
At the same time.
Yes.
There've been a couple of people who want that to happen. They've sent out the core. But I think now, like even with this rollout, now what we really want to do is, so Clearcut was when it was CD and tape. Now everything is digital. So we have to put the music, we have to start that rollout soon, right? And just the other day we found all our music. We were like, oh.
You must have like some. Do you have like some other unreleased recordings?
Too much.
You know, even stuff that you were
many.
probably recording like on a cassette.
Too many.
Archives.
Too many.
Listen.
Too many. We found all of them. And that's the thing. We found all of them. It's not like we found 1 or 2.
Do any of them make you cringe a little bit? You know how it is. Like maybe
No.
no. None of them.
So funny thing is the first album, I cringe a lot.
Why?
Okay, what was I
The
saying?
very first album, that was the one with
Mind, Body, and Soul, with All I Wanna Know.
That was a great song.
Yeah, I know. I did say.
Why does it make you cringe?
The album.
The album makes you cringe.
Yeah, no, some of my verses on the album are horrible.
They're probably not that bad.
So, no, okay, so they're not. It's my delivery. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, so I'm like, please, aside from the nurses and me, so, you know, like, you could hear me learning.
That all comes with time.
100%. But like I said, you can hear me learning, because at that time, that was my first time ever in a studio, first time ever to rap.
As in, it's
first
not
time
just
ever
you
to
and your
write.
boys at home.
No. This is my first time ever. Like, Lyrical's house. This history. Lyrical's house, where he stayed, he had the boys quarter to himself, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he called it the basement.
Nice.
Right? So his room is the other side, and then this open space was a chair, a radio, beats. So we'd
Basic.
all be there.
Yeah.
Myself, Rionga, EYs, Rugged, who would all be there, and his Lyrical is older than us, and he's like, no, rap like this. No, you have the raps, you just have to deliver like literally, like
so he
all
was
of this.
like schooling you.
Yeah, no,
guys.
100%. I've said this many times. Like, my first time, I thought it was dope. Then I'm watching TV and I see Sylvester and Abrams on TV, Teens Club, and they're rapping in Uganda and they're going back and forth. And they had this, because they were always together, they have this chemistry.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, God damn, I have to figure this out.
Step by game.
Then I don't know how I found Lyrical, and he's like, yo, no, come to my house. Like, go to his house. And I'm like, what the hell? You walk into this room and these guys rapping.
Yeah, I mean, you dropped some pretty heavy names just now.
Yeah, he had a guy called Das Q in his clique. Oh my God. I got him, JT's now in production. You know, there was so many people. Like now, even just thinking about it, I'm like, why were these guys thinking I'm dope?
Yeah.
Right? So they saw something. And that's the one thing that I've heard about me. It's like, so many people are not just rambling. So many people say you're dope.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm
But
too...
you're always your harshest critic. And you're a Virgo. It's what we do. It's what we do. But no, that's great. So now, if you could talk to Thomas then, like, what would you tell him? That kid who was nervous in the studio and who was essentially learning on the job.
I'll tell him to write from home. Perfect the delivery from home.
Yeah.
And go and rap it in the studio. Because that's what I do now. Like, whenever people tell me to write in the studio, I mean, I can do it.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be at home where I perfect this delivery, remove those lines, add this, like, edit myself, right?
Yeah.
I want to do that. Then when I come to studio, you're hearing me rap and you're like, we have a long day today.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just be more confident. Be more confident, but that means you have to practice. Right? We weren't practicing. We'll just be in studio there, we'll put up a beat and we write and record.
Yeah.
Write and record. Right? That was a lot of what was happening with Clearcut. So for me now, I'll tell myself, no, you have it. Just practice more.
Has the dream from then changed now that you're sort of older and wiser? Or is it still the same?
So I think there's a rap where I'm like, I want to be heard all over the world and get all the better girls. Don't say
That's come from fun.
big no sense. I think now I think, and this is after the Ugandan one, with that uncertainty that we all had. It's legacy building. It's like, how do we build with this gift that we've been blessed with? How do we build? And that's what I'm on. Right? So it has changed. Build more. And just execute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you.
Oh God.
I Googled the myth.
Oh God.
There is a Wikipedia page about you in Uganda.
Fully.
It is in Uganda. You view this?
Yeah.
Times.
I don't know who did that.
I looked at, I could not find any other one. And I said,
Yeah, and I
this is just, it's on brand.
Yeah, I don't know, like, Was it you?
I feel it needs to be. I feel it needs to be populated a little bit more.
God,
I
I'll
think
put
we
it.
just
I'll
need a
put
bit
it
more
right here.
information on that page. So please
Yeah.
talk to your people.
I don't know who did it.
Hey, but can't anyone go in and edit it with Wikipedia?
I guess
You know
so.
what?
I don't know who
I'm
did
going
it.
to cry. If you say the Uganda type of it was me. But
No, I saw that. And what's crazy about it was, remember I was watching it. I watched a lot of Tiwa Savage. Hello. Yeah, Tiwa Savage, Ira Star. I was going to start mentioning more, but yeah. So Thames.
Oh, for editing.
Relax. So I was watching her and she said, Tiwa said, yeah, you know, when I went and edited my Wikipedia, I was like, eh?
Yeah.
Then everyone was like, because, you know, also me with the phone and internet, I'm just like, man. So everyone was like, no, you edited yourself. I said, excuse me? They're like, yeah. I was like, Rasta. So I sat down, I checked Flex, obviously, he's tech savvy, so he did his own.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, damn it. So I wrote my thing nicely, put the links, I organized it, posted it. This is in lockdown. I'm pushing it everywhere.
Yes.
I forget about it. I come back, it's full Uganda. I'm like, who did this? And the one I put isn't there.
It's not. I looked for another one.
Because that one says Tom Mayanja.
Yes.
But I'm Thomas.
Uh-huh.
I'm Thomas Mayanja.
Yes.
So I was like, who did this to me?
Anyway,
Great idea.
Thomas, get your people in it. Get your people.
I think it's Tony. I think it's Tony. That's why he's heading straight behind the camera like this. I think it's Tony.
Okay, so now before I let you go, because you know you're very busy and important, after Ugandan to BALI-OKWABWE, what do you want people to walk away with after listening to this album? Because I know I've taken away. I feel like I've learned a little bit more about you. Yeah.
Interesting. Like what?
So I do for it. But what would you want guys to walk away with?
Yo, you know, there's been a crazy discussion, and I hate to do this, but there's been a crazy discussion, especially with Bebe saying like, no, you, to connect with the youth, you have to sound like the youth, you have to do music like the youth.
I don't think you
Right.
have to.
So that's what I want to communicate. Like, he does have to. You just have to create dope music. Now, here's the trick, though. With the music he does, maybe you do. Right? With Afrobeats, maybe you do, because we haven't seen. I don't want to be disrespectful to the genre, but I don't know if we have seen Afrobeats mature. Right? It's still a fresh, younger genre. But hip hop we have.
Yes.
Right? And so when I look at what Liam, Navia's son, is listening to in hip hop, I can't understand this.
Yeah.
Right? But then I listen to, for like the clips, and I understand and I relate, and it's just good quality music and all. So for me, I want people to understand that, like, no, let those guys do what they're doing and support them.
Yeah.
Right? Support them 100%, right? But then also you do what you're doing like this,
Yeah. I
right?
agree.
And execute it the right way. Do it the right. Just do music the right way, right? So I'm trying my hardest to do it. I'm trying my hardest to do it. Dag Mizzle, he's younger, extremely intelligent. So he's like, yo, I will give you a trap beat. I'm like, give me Warrior. You know, don't give me. Like, no, I have a cousin, same soul, who's doing that music, and he'll tell me, am I doing it right? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, because it's not your
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know. I don't know how you guys write music now. So it's very melodic. It's very catchy. It's, pockets. I don't know what we'll do. So for me on my side, I'm just like, I'm delivering music which is age appropriate. That's what I'm talking about. Family. That's what I'm talking about. Just whatever I'm talking about. Also the project. And yeah, just I hope guys go with me on this journey, because it's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one, and yeah, then we can move on from there to hopefully the third one.
Yes. looking forward to that. I'm still torn. You know, whenever I listen to a new album, I have to rinse it. Like I sort of have to get it in my system. And it's easy. Because I'll be like, okay, no, this is my favorite, and then no, this was not my favorite. Because I actually have my notes here from when I first listened to it. I'm not going to show them to you.
No, please tell me. Please tell me. Share.
Okay, I'll just tell you a couple of them. If I put intro is fire, Idi Amin touch works. And I said the hooks on the first 2 tracks are insane. Nkoye is a fave. Then going further down, there's something Chizzy says about the Hot Tour girls. Listen out for that one.
Let me
But I think right now,
Let me ask, is there a double entendre with that? With Hot Tour and Hot Couture?
no, I don't think so.
I want to believe Trizzy had
No,
that.
no, because Hot Couture is something completely different.
I know,
Yeah.
but then is he not playing? Is that not the?
Maybe in terms of pronunciation, yes. I will allow it.
Because Navio has refused.
It's refused that line.
He looked at me and said, "I don't give him that idea." So I need to know: is it a double entendre? Is it saying Hot Couture and Hot Tour?
I had Hot Tour. But anyway, I'm going to have to listen to it again. But right now, as of today, I might change my mind tomorrow. But right now, D&D is my current favorite.
D&D.
Yeah.
My favorite, I won't lie, my favorite is There For Me.
Oh, yes. That is a great song.
Because I think what Lucas Black did, and here's the thing, it's my favorite. Like the others are very strong. Salawo is just magic. It's magic, right? But then, like, There For Me, I don't know, it just speaks to my soul.
Yeah.
It just speaks to the inside of me. Then I think I'm actually growing up.
Yeah. Finally! It has happened.
Because that and Stand Tall. Stand Tall. That second verse of Stand Tall, like because of what I'm talking about, so I had to call my cousin in, Junior. Our aunt, his mom passed away. Just when I say Auntie Anne, that's his mom. I had to play it for him, to try and get approval. Can I? And we were in studio and everyone just sees us hugging and they look at us like, but this is my cousin and so that song also means a lot to me. And that second verse was just, there's songs where it's like the verses are just shooey one time. It's like, and it's happening a lot these days. Well, just sit down and I'll write and finish. And that's what happened on that second verse. It happened on Tulo after I think about what you quoted, teach out to Queen for my sisters and my mom.
Yeah.
From there on, it's just this thought that just poured out.
It's quite an emotional album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite an emotional.
And I think that's what we're trying to convey. Like, it can't all just be chaos. It can, but it can't.
Yeah.
Right? So, there's levels, there's layers to me. So I wanted to do that here. So.
I know that was supposed to be my last question, but I've just thought of another one. One of the things, as much as, obviously music now, digital, whatever, I personally miss physical copies of albums. If you were to, like, in the last couple of minutes here, your thank you credits for the Ugandan tour. Who, I know the list could be endless.
Yeah.
But off the top of your head, who would
Dag Nizzo for sure.
Yeah.
Dag Nizzo for sure, because like super pivotal. And also when we're working, my hours are odd. Like when I'm working, my hours are odd. 4 a.m., whatever. Like
United Dancers.
Yeah, can we work? But I record during the day.
Yeah.
I record during the day, but like
Also, when you're writing,
Yeah.
you're best at those crazy hours.
Yeah. I need the music with me at that time to work. Because I'm going to wake up at 4 and I'm just going to need to work. Right? So Dag Nizzo for sure. Nav Corp, Navio. You know who I would thank personally? Angel Mutoni
Okay.
on Salawo.
Yeah.
She was like, it was like, that song, I can say this, was sent out to a couple of female MCs on the continent and on the globe.
Wow.
But, so when we would send it, everyone is excited, then it would just dip. So Navi was like, stop sending it with your bloody verse.
Yes, you do it.
No, he said, stop sending it with your verse on. Send it just with the chorus.
Okay.
Because they're hearing you.
And they're thinking, ha.
Yes. But then with Angela, but I've just sent it to her. She's like, all right, give me today. Shoot sent it right back even before today was like, Shoot sent it back. We were all like,
Her part.
yeah, done. She's like, yeah, I want to do. We were like, okay. You know, so for her, just like, you know, stepping up to the plate. And I know because she was busy because she had her album, she just released it. The delivery, go get that. She had her album, so and she's performing at the BAL. She had so much going on, but she was like, just give me today.
That's amazing.
You know, so for her, I have to salute. And just like there was just so many people who came in clutch. LNF obviously, who constantly like, yo, we need videos, we need this, undisputed one.
Yes.
You know, yeah, that's it. Just the team. It's a team. It's Tony. It's Raven. It's people just squeezing. Go. You know, just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who haven't heard it yet,
Friday.
This Friday.
Yes.
This Friday.
25th.
25th. The Ugandan Arts Troupe, BALI-OKWABWE, at the Mith. Get it. Listen. You'll love it, absolutely.
I don't know if I like how you say my name, but
I'm still good. BALI-OKWABWE. Is that right?
I don't know. You say it.
I said. See, I don't know if this.
I'm not doing anything. I'm drinking water at 2 p.m.
Okay. Almost.
Midday. Half.
But thank you very much, Thomas.
Thank you.
Cheers. And now you can buy me a couple of drinks.
She doesn't show up to read.
Oh, wow.
There we go, yeah.